Well, here I am, summoned by thee. Not much was required, no real fee. And yet here I stand to tell tall tales, how heroes try and try, but it all fails. Why do you want to hear this nightmare? Why do you want to see that it's unfair? When I hear you ask, my grin grows wide, because I love being your shadowy guide. I am the eye, I watch it all. I see you rise, I see you fall. I know the ending, know the lie. You came for answers. I am the eye. I am the eye, your shadowed guide. There is no place from me to hide. So take your seat, enjoy the show. I know exactly where this goes. Sing out your songs of fear and grief. I will lay waste to your shaky belief that things will always go smoothly, and I do so ever so efficiently. The gods, we never actually care, and the world we are in is actually a snare. A prison you are locked in forever. No escape you will find whatsoever. I am the eye, I watch it all. I see you rise, I see you fall. I know the ending, know the lie. You came for answers. I am the eye, I am the eye, your shadowed guide. There is no place from me to hide. So take your seat, enjoy the show. I know exactly where this goes. The coldness of the stories I will tell, use it like a loud ringing divine bell. My embrace is the warmest you will feel, and your horror is to me a warm meal. One who watches. Your soul is one of many notches. I sit and gather, collect and laugh, especially when you think I do so on your behalf. I am the eye, I watch it all. I see you rise, I see you fall. I know the ending, know the lie. You came for answers.
We cannot hear you if you are talking. Okay.
How about now? There we go. Well, maybe.
That sounds like a Fenderson.
Yep, sounds like a fun.
All right. Well, do you hear me now? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you do. So you're hearing me right now.
Uh-huh.
Weird, because according to my thing, it's not recognized. That's weird. All right, well, this is good. This is a good start. Love it. Enjoy it. I can't actually see if people can hear me, but I'm being told they can. So that's a good thing. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Return of Death. The technical difficulties will forever be a wonderful thing for us to deal with as we get started. Wow, that threw me off. What have we got going on? Well, I know last week things got a little lax with my lives. Some things were going on, some personal stuff that made me not come live, but I am so excited for us to be here tonight and to continue this amazing story that we have been working on together. Let us begin the night by a little recap of what is going on. Live and Fen figured out the unmute button. That was the button. The button wasn't muted. Anywho, last week, the party had arrived back at Scornabel, to recover after the mass amount of death and destruction that they had witnessed on the battlefield. Arriving back, they found out that their leader, one Delacroix, had been killed by the explosions they had witnessed. This necromantic explosions that took over the entire area. After a quick thought of exploring the area, our dear pixie Tiff went around the churches to try to get some information, possibly to figure out if it was at all possible to bring their commander back from the dead. Unfortunately, that was not found. But what they did find was a priest within the cathedral of the Raven Queen's Church. I didn't say that right. A cleric in the Raven Queen's Cathedral. That's what I was going to say. Yeah, I got there. And through this Kenku by the name of Gloomcrest, Fig was informed that the Raven Queen's powers have been waning. Soon after, they met an individual known as the Mace, a revenant, or so they say, who had been employed by the Raven Queen to protect the cathedral from forces that the group has yet to meet. Gloomcrest informed them that whatever is happening, answers could be found in the Shadowfell, the realm of the Raven Queen herself, in a great library there that they have lost access to. But they think that the long enemy of the Raven Queen, the cult of Orcus, through their constant attacks and infiltrations into the Shadowfell, might have a way. But the party would have to go and try to find that way, hopefully through diplomatic means. The Mace led them through a long, twisted cavern underneath the city, getting them away from the impending siege by the horde of the undead. And they now stand at the exit of said catacombs in a wilderness outside of the city. As they come out from the catacombs, it is now becoming night. The sun slowly drifting down into the horizon, leaving the party in a state of twilight fast approaching. We rejoin the party now as they attempt to search and find the cult of Orcus that they have been informed is in the area. Tiff, you have not been amongst wilderness in quite some time. This wilderness is much less traveled than the wilderness that you had previously gone through, that had roads running through it. This is the first time that our dear Pixie has found herself now in untouched lands, searching most likely for a faction of which they probably do not look forward to meeting. As the rest of the party comes up the ladder behind you and the hidden secret door leading back to the cemetery of the Raven Queen, what is it that the party wishes to do? Do you wish to try during these wee light hours to find a trail? Or does the night fast approaching cause you to figure that maybe it is time for a rest?
Thematically, given the circumstances of our current party, a long rest might be a good idea to kind of solve why things are going to be a little bit different.
All right. So, do you guys attempt to find a more secure area, or do you just plan on finding a nice clearing to stare up at the stars under?
How is the ground around here? Does it seem pretty solid?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
like mushy or okay.
No, this is again something you haven't been able to get into for quite some time. Untouched wilderness, mossy ground. You even hear birds for the first time in a while. Crickets and grasshoppers and other insects making noises in the trees and the shrubbery around you.
Would it be possible to make a little burrow in the ground and then set up like a little campfire at the edge of the burrow?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Okay.
Does anybody else wish to do anything while Tiff and Serbesti starts to carve out a campsite for the rest of you?
I'll gather firewood.
Okay. Roll me a survival check.
I don't know why I walked away from my computer for a second. Okay.
I'm waiting for Jess's character to roll like a 1 on survival. Meanwhile, there's a tree right next to us.
Well, just because there's a tree doesn't mean it's good firewood.
That's true.
Yes, Pixie, you go around and collect more than enough firewood to keep you warm throughout the night. Even if it rains, it won't matter. You have plenty of fuel for your warmth in this evening. Does anybody else wish to do anything?
Hang on. I want to go and get water, but I don't want to go alone.
Does anybody wish to join miles per hour in their search for drinking water?
Yes, I will help with the finding of water.
Okay.
Thank you, Soren.
Both of you can either one of you can wait. Are both of you are either of you proficient in survival? I should ask.
Let me check. No, I have a 1 plus.
And Thrail, what were you saying?
I do not have access to my character sheet.
Ah. And in this moment or at all?
Just at this moment.
Oh,
I should have this again in 20 minutes or so.
Oh, very well, very well, very well. No, you are not proficient in survival. So what I will ask is either one of you can roll for your survival check. Would you like Soren to roll, who has a +1, or would you like you to roll there, Miles?
Soren seems to have more luck.
Yeah, but it's
Go
me
ahead,
rolling, so.
Oh, fuck.
So I don't know if that's gonna transfer
All right.
over.
Where we need to talk about this.
Yes, Fenrir, go ahead and roll for me.
All right.
You want me to roll for it? All right. That's a 7 and a 7.
It does not transfer proxy.
It does not transfer. It does not transfer. So I'm going to say in this moment, I'm going to open it up to the both of you as you both start wandering in the woods, looking for water. Is there any conversation that happens between the both of you?
Pity about Delacroix, huh?
It is, I don't know if it is pity, but at least her existence is more honest now.
What do you mean by that?
Well, in life we're riddled with all these complications and all these the falsehoods that we must live up to in body or in some way. You know, we have to deal with them, but in death, there is nothing but quiet honesty.
Would that be honesty, or would it be, I don't know, peace?
What is the difference?
I feel like honesty is kind of an action.
Perhaps,
Or a character trait.
Perhaps it is both.
Yeah.
But I have never been lied to by a dead man.
I genuinely could not hear what he said.
I have never been lied to by a dead man.
You're funny. Where do you get the jokes from?
Yes, jokes. That is, I guess they come naturally.
Where is this water, though?
It's about that time. That as you both are wandering into the woods looking for water, and either through the distractions of the conversation or just the fact that neither of you are very knowledgeable or experienced in navigating through woodlands, you both have become very, very lost.
How gorgeous. Do you know where we are?
Precisely. We are exactly where we intended to be. Looking for water. No, I have no idea.
Both of you may roll me a perception check, and yes, Thorell, I will roll for you. Good start. That's a 7 from our dear Miles. And perception. And a dirty 20 from Soren. Soren, as you're looking around, trying to gauge exactly where you are, the night has, like, there's still some light in the sky, but it's very dim. And for a second, as you look over to your left and down and around, trying to find the trail back, you swear you see eyes glowing slightly several meters away from you in the darkness.
We may not be entirely alone.
What do you mean?
I do not know who or what, but we are being observed.
Fantastic. What do we do? Do I scream? I can scream. I'm a bod.
And as you are both discussing this, Soren, the eyes vanish in the darkness. Now, with that dirty 20, you do see your own footsteps through the tall grass and the underbrush. You could just lead your way back, or investigate what you have seen.
I wonder if there is some way we could
Start your car?
start my car. Right. I wonder if there is some way that we could lure out whatever is watching us. Do you know any songs that are particularly enticing?
Fen, do I know any songs that are...
I mean, it depends. Are you trying to do a spell of some sort, or are you just trying to sing a song that is relatively popular?
I leave this up to the bard.
Oh, thank you for the I love you.
Sorry, I'm reading something really quick.
Mm-hmm. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and I want to entice them out.
How?
I want to kind of like use my persuasion and like, I don't know.
Well, if you're gonna be so
Fan dance. Don't fucking say fan dance.
so are you trying to sing a song or try to speak in a persuasive way to get somebody out? These are two separate things.
I don't know. Knowing Miles is going to be singing.
Okay. Well, what instrument do you pull out, and what song do you sing?
My mandolin.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be, come out, you weary travelers. You'll always be safe with me. Come out, come out, come out. I'd love some company or some shit like that.
Actually, that worked. All right, roll me a performance check. 22. I'm gonna revisit the camp and leave this for a moment. Darkness has overtaken the camp. And this leaves Pixie, Theron, and Tiff slowly realizing that they are missing. And solely missing a couple of their party members who went off to go search for more supplies. But it's depending on what they were looking for. They may be trying to hunt. Then fortunately or fortunately, they didn't tell you exactly where they were going or what they were doing. What is it that you guys are doing at this point?
Probably cracking open some rations. Just sitting by. We got the firewood, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're probably setting up the campfire, cracking open some rations.
Okay. Any conversation that you guys wish to have in this moment?
So this is a different realm?
Huh? What do you mean?
Like, I'm just asking that to the group.
Oh.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
I
Alex, if you're speaking, we can't hear what you're saying.
Nope. I didn't say anything yet.
Well, we went through a big maze to come out into a forest. I thought, wasn't that like some sort of portal to a realm, or no?
No. You're just in the woods, far away from the city.
Not
Oh,
to
well,
my
that's not.
knowledge.
Huh. I don't know. It's spooky.
Yeah, it seems like it's a forest.
A forest in another realm.
Nope. I'm pretty sure it's just a normal forest, just on the other side of the city that I haven't been before.
We can literally see the walls from here.
No, you can't see the walls. I mean, you could see perhaps some of the ambient light in the distance, but it's very dim.
Thing is, I made that blunder. I'm just convinced. Hmm.
I sent you a DM, by the way, Fen.
I see that.
Discord.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. Visual aids are good for beginners.
I don't know if we're going to be sticking around long enough for this to be
I doubt it, but...
So, unless there's anything else that you guys want to talk about before I return back to those who are causing trouble.
We sure haven't seen Miles per Hour and Soren for a good... Tiv is going to look at her wrist.
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
About an hour and a half, 2 hours. I can tell because of the freckle.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They're rather small. The water's heavy. Do you think you could scout to see where they're at?
Sure. I will go attempt to find the water.
Are you trying to find water or are you trying to find them?
I'm trying to find them.
Okay.
I'm guessing they're going to be at the same place, hopefully.
Roll me a investigation or a survival check.
All right. I'm going to give myself guidance for that as well.
Not a good start.
That's a very lucky 7.
Who is joining Tiff on this scouting mission?
Sir Bestie.
Is that it? Is Theron or Pixie also joining?
What part of strategist gives you the idea that I can see shit?
Huh? I'm just asking if you're going with Tiff or not.
I'll go with Tiff.
They sent the pixie with absolutely zero dark vision out. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Gets lost in 2 seconds.
Wait, I have dark vision.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I guess just Tiff and Pixie are scouting ahead, and Theron is sitting back. All right, so I'm gonna return back to Soren and Miles. The song that Miles sings reverberates through the trees for a moment. And Soren, you see those eyes appear again, but in a closer place. A lot closer, like within 2 meters of you. Just staring from a small bush. Miles, roll me a perception check. You look around, you aren't seeing anything. But Soren, as you notice these eyes again in the bush near you, you smell something that you're very, very knowledgeable about. You smell the stench of decay. Yeah, we didn't get any of that, unfortunately. Soren, I didn't hear what you had said. I don't know if you are able to speak at the moment.
We should stop trying to entice them and return to our party.
Did anybody else get what he said?
Anyone? Bueller?
I tried real hard. It's so fucking quiet. I can't hear him.
So did I.
Question though.
Mm-hmm.
Before I go out with Tiff, I would like to set up a link with Theron and and Tiff.
Okay, yep. So Soren and Miles, Soren says we should stop enticing and return to our party. I'm guessing that means that you guys are going to attempt to go back to your party, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna try and make our way back.
Okay. I'm gonna have both of you roll another perception check.
Both of us?
Yep. Five and a 7. Well, thankfully, with Soren already knowing the trail, he's able to get you guys back going in the direction of what you assume to be the camp that you had left. Now, Soren, you are currently in darkness. You can't see all that well. Miles has dark vision. Do you have a torch out for your own benefit, or are you just hoping that Miles can guide you? Oh, that's right. You do have dark vision goggles. That's right. Okay. Um, Now, Tiff, I'm going to ask the same question. Do you have out a lantern or a torch, or are you trying to go through all of this blind?
Yeah, I'll definitely be pulling out a torch.
Okay. Okay. As you begin to travel through the darkness with Pixie at your side, Pixie, you don't have dark vision either. So you're following Tiff, who has probably like a small torch that gives off pretty good light in this darkness. Tiff, actually, Pixie, roll me a perception check, and Tiff, roll me another perception check.
Pixie, I am so glad that I decided to take Spare the Dying and not the light cantrip.
Me too. This is great.
Oh, very nice. Tiff, you begin going off in a direction that doesn't make sense to Pixie. Thankfully, Pixie's like, you realize in that moment that that you are going off in a wild direction, and get Tiff back onto the main trail. You do finally find the trail of who you can only assume to be Soren and Miles. And just as you see two figures in the darkness moving towards you, you also see behind them, you think for a split second, Pixie, two glowing red eyes darting in the brush behind Miles and Soren.
Can I throw a dagger at it?
You may do so at disadvantage.
That makes sense.
With a 7, you see your blade fly through the air and vanish, and so do the eyes. Both Miles and Soren, you saw for a minute or two beforehand this torchlight moving towards you, and then all of a sudden a bright psychic blade flies through the air past you into some brush and vanish.
What was that for? You trying to kill us?
There were big red eyes.
What big red eyes?
I'll be waving at the tree to the left of Miles and Soren, thinking that that's them with a 1 perception. Hey guys, we're over here.
Where are you looking?
Oh wow, I could have sworn that tree was the right one. Nope, not this time.
I'm a loud person, Tiff. You could figure out where I was.
To be fair, anything taller than me is a tree.
I guess I'm a tree then.
Like, fun fact, did you guys know this, right? A squirrel to a small folk like myself is like a wolf to you. Isn't that strange?
It's oddly terrifying.
In this moment, What is everybody's passive perception? So what would be is a 10 plus your perception bonus. So whatever your perception is plus 10.
13.
13.
9.
Okay, and I think Soren would be at 11. Both of the 13s, as you're like looking around, getting your bearings, trying to figure out exactly which direction to get back to camp, you smell a scent that you've smelled before, especially when you were in no man's land during the war. The smell of decay, the smell of death, the smell of a long forgotten corpse just wafting in the breeze.
Soren, did you finally come out with your cologne?
What do you mean cologne? That smells like sewer. Like week old sewer.
Yeah.
We're talking about the guy who loves death over here.
I'd say that's about right. Week old sewer definitely fits.
And not only that, it's stale for some reason.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I can figure out where the smell is coming from?
Mm-hmm.
You guys don't think all that undead stuff is all the way out here too, do you?
Why wouldn't it be?
Pixie, you go towards the direction where you saw those eyes, and you find, with some assistance of light from your friends, a trail of 4 limbs. You see what appear to be humanoid feet with what appear to be very long nails. But in front of all of them is also handprints, like whoever this was running along on all fours. And you do see that this trail of hands and feet run to a nearby tree and then disappear. And the smell of decay is very strong here.
Can I see it in the tree or no?
No, you don't see anything.
We got bark walkers. Okay. I'll point it out to the group. Like, holy shit. Someone needs a pedicure for real, but I don't know why they're running all fours, but they need a pedicure and a bath. They stink.
Can I investigate it?
What are you trying to garner from your investigation?
I'm trying to see if it's a known animal that I have ever come in contact with before.
Go ahead. That would be a nature check.
Okay. Boop, boop. Animal or monstrosity?
Definitely not.
Well, I can tell what this is, guys. Unknown.
A known or unknown?
That's a great question. She taps her chin thoughtfully.
I'm gonna send a message back to camp for Theron, letting them know what we've discovered and see if they want us to investigate or get our asses back.
Soren says.
Yeah, Soren in the meantime says, whatever is behind us is dead or feeds on it. We should regroup.
Actually, no, I like that idea better.
So Thorin, Theron, you hear in your head Pixie's voice saying what Pixie said.
Theron, do you think it's a good idea for us to go back to camp to regroup, or for Theron to come here? Because if we bring it back to camp,
Well, let me get
that's
Theron's response first before we add more to it.
I'm sorry, I don't remember the question anymore.
Go ahead, Pixie.
Hey, we found suspicious tracks out here. There's definitely something watching Miles and Soren when we found them. And it smells like death. Should we investigate or just come back to you?
You said you're being followed?
It ran into a tree, but it was definitely following them when we found them.
Hmm. If it's in the trees, it already knows where our camp is. Best to regroup here.
Makes sense. Okay, so I'll say to the rest of the group, Thorn thinks it's best that we head back, and I think that's a good idea.
okie dokie.
So, following the trail that Soren already has, you guys slowly find yourselves back into your camp. Theron, you see your bedraggled company arriving back without any water. And generally, maybe a little shaken. I don't know if any of you guys are a little weirded out by what you have seen and smelled and heard, but yes, there does seem to be something in the woods watching you all.
I'm probably shaken up. The eyes would have freaked me out.
Mhm.
Maybe we
That's
shouldn't
maybe-
camp here for the night.
Where else would you like to camp, Tiff?
I don't have good ideas, I just have ideas.
Well, that's why I ask you questions.
That's fair.
So, no water and strange footprints. Are we missing anything?
It seemed to be humanoid, but it was still on all fours because there are handprints in the dirt. I don't know. It was weird.
Did it try to attack anyone?
Not Tiff or me. I don't know if it had bothered Miles or Soren.
To be honest, it felt like it was trying to get our attention.
Well, like I said, if it's in the trees, it already knows where our camp is. If it needs our attention, it can get our attention here.
I agree, it's already late.
Well, if the decision is to stay here, As Theron, you went out to meet your company. You all go back to the campsite, and sitting at the campsite, pinned to a tree, is a note. Who gets the note?
I'll grab it.
One moment. The note reads, I am not one for goodbyes, but this is all too much. I didn't sign up to fight the undead, and at Delphine's funeral I realized that I don't have to stay. I wish the best of luck to you, and I hope I will see you again if the gods will it. Anak.
What's it say?
Shame. Well, that's a shame. It seems, Anak no longer works for, the company.
Did they say why?
They didn't sign up to fight the undead. And Delphine's funeral made him realize he didn't have to stay.
Well, shit.
Are you telling me that Anak could write this whole time?
I am just as surprised as you are, Tiff.
Wow. Good for him.
You think you know a person, then he pulls out writing skills.
How good is the handwriting on the paper?
Not good.
Wow, that's a lot better than I expected. I would have expected pictograms.
I can't even read that.
Huh. Maybe he went back to the town. I mean, he knew where the sewer gate was, so maybe he just went back. Maybe he's just gonna live his best life, you know?
Maybe he's with the mace right now.
He's probably playing kissy face with the mace, I bet.
Damn it.
I'll pat Miles on the back. Better luck next time.
We can only hope.
So, as we wait for Thrill to return to us, who wants to take first watch for the evening? And how are we setting that up?
I will take first watch with Sir Bestie.
Okay.
I can do second.
I'm sorry, Tiff. That doesn't count as a battle buddy. You need to choose a squad member, not your companion.
Well, given the fact that I normally group up with Anak, I'll have to take Soren this time. Sorry, Soren.
You are apologizing, but okay, I will join you.
Because I know that I'm the annoying fairy. And, you know.
So, Tiff and Soren, you take positions either inside the well, do you guys like like just sit around the fire and just keep watch? Do you like go up onto a tree somewhere? How do you exactly engage with this?
I'll sit around the fire with Soren so he's not alone the entire time.
I think sitting around the fire might be the best way, but occasional patrols.
And Soren, are you able to roll at this time?
I am not yet. I'm almost there.
So I will ask for a perception check from you, Tiff.
Okie dokie. Let me pull that up here.
A 17 from Soren.
I'll give Soren guidance.
Okay. For a one,
an
so
18 for Soren.
Okay. Soren, you begin to just stare into the darkness over the fire past Tiff, and again those eyes just appear far away from camp. It's two glowing orbs just staring at you from the darkness.
Do I smell the death on the wind?
With an 18, I would say after a few moments of staring in that direction, the wind does seem to shift a little, and you do get a slight waft of it, yes.
Do not be alarmed or overreact. But something is watching us, and I smell death on the wind.
Is it like a different kind of death than usual, or is it the kind that you usually smell?
It is sweet and sour. It is mephitic.
You know, there's half of me that thinks that you would be awesome to sit with at a tavern, and then there's the other half of me that thinks that you would say something like, the death is sweet, and then the hot tavern person would walk away, you know, in confusion.
This is like stories from my life, but I think we are becoming distracted at the moment.
That's a good point. Which direction are these sweet eyes coming from?
From the northeast.
All right. Well, if they get closer, because I can't see them, thankfully you can. But if they get closer, just point the direction, and I'll start blasting. Eldritch blasting. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. I do understand. I do not know if blasting is our best approach here. If it is undead, perhaps we should. Well, do you know how to throw fire?
Fire. Let me check my internal spells inside my head. I don't think I do. Tomorrow I definitely will prepare fire. Nope. My only offensive spell is Eldritch Blast. This is what I get for only studying utility spells, apparently.
I have a firebolt ready for whatever comes, but I wonder if it is time for us to wake up our compatriots.
For second shift or for defense purposes?
Defense purposes, but perhaps not.
Well, I know someone who's going to be happy, and she starts walking over to Theron.
I wonder why. Wait.
Huh?
I wonder why they have not attacked us yet.
Maybe they have a crippling fear of pixies. Unlikely, but
That must be it, of course. Of course, I forgot about the pixie phobia that runs rampant throughout the ranks of the undead.
some people really don't like the fae. I mean, it's we're terrifying. We're tricksters. Not me. I'm not a good trickster, but I'm working on it. You said it smells sweet. Are you thinking that it's just normal undead, or you think it's like a vampire, or what kind of undead smells sweet? I wouldn't know this.
I do not know. Fen, is there any kind of see if perhaps I understand.
You can
what
roll me an
kind of death I am smelling.
Arcana, or I mean, if you're trying to. So it depends. What are you trying to garner exactly? Are you trying to garner what kind of undead it is, or are you trying to figure out if like this is a normal sense?
Yes. Is this normal?
I will allow, if you want to try to garner what kind of undead it is, I would say it's an Arcana check. If you want to try to figure out if this is something else that's not undead, like if it's somebody walking around that just smells really bad, or somebody who's trying to mask what they are, that would be a medicine check. Or, yeah, I would say medicine check.
Could I run a religion check?
I don't think a religion check would answer any questions unless you have a specific question.
There's a specific question.
What is the specific question?
Would I know if the Raven Queen deals with the undead?
Yes, I can. Yes, if you roll a religion check, I can give you information about that.
I know out of character, but in character, I would not know. 13.
So, from your understanding, the Raven Queen is very anti-undead. The only exception to that rule would be the Revenant variety. People that have been brought back who are not exactly undead from your understanding, but you don't really know how it works. There's something different about them that the Raven Queen gives an exception to.
As long as they're in service of the Raven Queen.
You don't know. There's something, it's Raven Queen stuff you don't understand.
Yeah. All good.
And Thrill, am I still rolling for you for the medicine check? Or are you doing the Arcana check to see if you can garner if it is undead and what type of undead?
Let us do the medicine check.
You rolled a 10. It's hard for you to gather through scent alone if this is some sort of just wandering vagabond or hermit that smells really bad, or if it's undead. The eyes make you think it's undead, though.
That does seem like a clue of some sort, at least. So I wonder if perhaps, we should be waking up our compatriots at this point.
As you guys are talking, sorry, Soren, go ahead. Sorry, finish your statement.
I was just going to ask Tiff what they thought.
Well, as you ask that question...
Well, as long as we keep talking, Soren, the undead cannot attack us.
As that question gets posed, the eyes disappear for a moment and reappear to the direct east of you, a lot closer. And then they disappear again. And Soren, you're looking around now, trying to figure out where they are. And it appears that they are, after a few times of seeing them appear and reappear, or disappear and reappear, they seem to be trying to get closer to you specifically.
Soren, what do your human eyes see?
Something trying to get close. Why do you not go wake up there? And it seems this might be the appropriate time.
Yeah, let's go wake up there.
So
She's gonna sneak over and wake up Theron.
So as soon as you guys both get up to go towards Theron, the eyes vanish again.
I told you, it's afraid of pixies. I'm gonna wake up Theron.
You go get there, and I will stay here.
Hey, Theron.
Someone better be dying.
The eyes are getting closer.
Yes, I am.
I thought you were the eye.
Depends on the day.
This is true.
We can't really discern what it is, but they keep teleporting all over the place, and Soren's getting kind of jumpy about it. I can't really see him that well, but his human eyes are top tier, so.
I'm sure he's the one getting jumpy. Alright. I'll get up and I'll follow her out.
You both walked back to the campfire where Soren sits. Soren, as they come back, you have not seen the eyes in the darkness since Theron was awoken.
I am not crazy here. This is occurring. They are happening. It is there. They are eyes in the dark, and they are all red and glowing. And that is. I am not crazy.
I don't think either of us said the word crazy. It's just you. But what do you need me to sit with you?
I'm not sure if that is. Well, maybe they will come if I am sitting alone.
Did you see them while we were gone?
No, I did not. But that does not mean that they will not. I do not understand.
Is there anywhere for Tiff and I to be in full cover?
Yeah, if you guys want to roll me stealth checks.
I'm gonna give guidance to Theron. Enjoy your 1d4.
I mean, if you want to take off your armor first, then you don't have to roll with disadvantage.
Fuck no. Absolutely not. You can go fuck yourself.
I don't know why. Why would you?
All right. I'll roll my stealth and
With my +0.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, fancy.
you get a 1d4.
Wait. Hey!
Yeah.
Good start. Okay. So let's see. So we got a 6 altogether from Theron. So I'm guessing the plan is that Theron and Tiff go hide in some bushes and leave Soren out in the campfire area, correct?
That's the plan.
Gotcha. Well, let's see. Well, too bad they have a bonus.
Stop.
Soren, how long will you wait there before either giving up or whatever?
I imagine I would wait for at least an hour or more.
Okay. An hour passes and you do not see the eyes.
So, like, how long did it take for them to come back last time?
Minutes.
What?
It seemed like mere minutes, but I could be mistaken.
I think you might just be tired, and it's time for you to go to bed.
I will look one more time out into the darkness before I nod and walk back to my tent.
So, Soren, you walk back to your tent. What is it that Tiff and Theron do in this moment?
I would probably be discussing with Tiff that I would take the next 2 watches, one with Miles and one with Pixie.
Okay. Soren, as you walk back towards your tent, you walk away from the fire, away from Theron and Tiff, and as you're walking towards your tent, beyond your tent, you see those eyes again.
I will say nothing, but walk quietly towards them.
You begin to walk towards these eyes in the woods, and as you walk further and further, the eyes seem to back away, leading you away from the tent. And suddenly they stop about 20 feet away from you and just stare at you. The fire of the camp, now a faint glow behind you.
Is there anyone who will speak for you?
The eyes go from one bush to another close by, and you start hearing something interesting.
I speak for myself. You smell so good.
Well, thank you. I think it might be the eucalyptus soap that I carry with me.
No. You smell of death.
I thought you might say that. I am one who is familiar with death. You also smell of death.
We are death.
And out from this bush, you see this figure walk out. This decrepit.
Come on, work.
This decrepit, lanky, pale, red-eyed figure with long, unnaturally long fingers and limbs.
I smelled you as soon as you came out of the hole.
And you see that as he's talking, he's just constantly clacking his teeth together.
It seems there is plenty of death around us. Why does my scent interest you so?
Because you are of tasty flesh, but yet you have a soul that wishes not to be.
How is it that you have any sight into my soul?
The great Lord knows who will come to him in the end.
And he believes that I will come.
You are tempted. The nature of death. And what stops it? You know, the serenity and the knowledge of death.
I know it to be very honest. Are you as honest as death?
Yes.
Tell me, who is it again that you serve?
I am too lowly to speak his name. I am but a thrall. But I do think that you seek him.
And how is it that I might find him?
The figure moves closer, and your senses are overwhelmed with the scent of death and decay, of not only wafting from this figure, but as he peers inches from your face, the scent of flesh decaying freshly in his teeth.
I will heed you. You must just give me your name.
How much of my name do you require?
All of it. All of it.
may relay to your master that my name is Soren Weyer.
Thornfire. And it reaches out and it slides a dirty and decaying hand across your chest. You will know the way, Thornfire. And it just slowly pulls back and begins to vanish into the underbrush. And you look down, Soren, and there is this smear of pieces of flesh and decaying mucus across your chest.
Another day at work, I assume.
And slowly those eyes just vanish into the darkness.
I will return to the camp and I will go to my tent and sleep.
Tiff and, well, it would be, I think at this point, Theron, and who was the first one to meet, watch with you, Theron?
Oh, I didn't list them in order. It was just whoever Tiff woke up first.
Okay. Tiff, who do you watch first?
Tiff woke up Miles.
Miles, you are awoken. Please roll me a perception check as soon as you rise.
Hey, Miles, it's your turn. It's your turn to take watch. Gotta wake up.
Mama, don't go out there. What?
Okay. You gotta wake up. It's your turn for watch.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be up in a second.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Would you like me to make you some coffee before I go to sleep?
You're funny. Then you said
Perception.
heard.
Okay.
Tiff will take her bag of coffee beans and walk over to her tent and go lay down.
Theron, after a few moments, Miles joins you at your side.
Good morning.
It's not quite morning, but hello.
It's morning for me. Hi. Anything interesting happen? You seem alert.
Soren is seemingly hallucinating. Tiff is... well, Tiff. Just doing my job.
Well, you know. Comes with the territory. But we all trust you. We all picked you for a reason.
How kind.
You say that so genuinely.
Well, yes.
Oh, that was genuine? I thought that was sarcasm.
I'm usually not very sarcastic.
That's a good point. You'd think I'd understand that by now. It's been a year.
Can both of you please roll me a perception check?
Nope. No, I cannot.
Well, no, you can. You just, that's a 4. And a 19 for Miles. Miles, as you're sitting there, you don't see anything in the distance or in the darkness. But for a second, that same stench you smelled, that decay, just tickles past your nose for a brief moment.
What is that?
What?
It smells. It smells. It smells. It smells like rot.
Probably. There was a horde of undead unleashed upon the world.
Does Miles know the distinction that it smells different, or does it smell different, or
It doesn't
what is
smell different. It's just less heavy. It's less potent. Do you try to find where it's coming from?
I kind of want to try and find where it's coming from.
Okay. Roll me an investigation. You begin to move around the camp, at first kind of doing a scout around the... We're doing theater of the mind, Alex, okay? You move around the outskirts of the tent, and as you slowly pass by Soren's tent, it's coming from within.
Miles is going to assume he just has a dead rat or something, because that wouldn't be unlike him, and walk back. I think it's from Soren's tent. I don't know what he's doing in there.
The man works with a lot of dead things. I'm not surprised it smells like death over there.
That's what...
Dog wants to play too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What was the last thing that was said? I'm sorry.
He works with a lot of dead things. I would expect his tent to smell like death.
Yeah, that's why I came back here and didn't investigate further. I didn't see any need.
Still a little jumpy from earlier.
I mean, if I thought eyes were following me, I'd be a little jumpy too.
I'm asking about you.
I'm Miles. I'm always jumpy.
Yes, you are.
Hours pass. The second shift ends. I suppose Miles will awaken our dear Pixie for the next watch.
Pixie. Pixie. Wake up. It's time for your shift.
Okay.
Miles goes straight back to sleep.
I walked over to the fire.
Roll me a perception check as you awaken from your tent.
Okay.
Pixie.
If I remember how to click right.
It's the button on your mouse, the left one, onto the thing. There you go. Sure. Pixie joins you, Theron.
What weird shit are you gonna bring me?
After seeing those tracks out there, I really want a pedicure.
I don't know what that is.
Fair enough. It's just where you get, your all the calluses taken off your feet and your nails look pretty and all that.
Why?
To feel good.
Why?
Why not?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you.
It just, if it's your thing, it feels good. And if it's not your thing, then it's not your thing.
How do you know something's your thing?
Well, you try it once, and then if you like it, then you know it's your thing.
Huh.
I guess for you, your thing would be smacking shit with a big hammer. You tried it once, you figured out that you liked it, and that's your thing.
Theron will kind of turn their hammer. How do you know you like something?
I guess when you do it, if it makes you feel happy or satisfied.
Hitting things does not make me feel happy or satisfied.
Then I guess a fighting style wouldn't really be a good example. What do you do for fun?
Theron just kind of raises an eyebrow at you.
Do you not do anything for fun?
I don't really have time.
Okay. Well, how about this? When we're done with all this undead shit, we go and see if you like pedicures. If you want.
If
Yeah, that is a big if.
Dawn begins to break through the sky as your watches finish. Soren, you awaken, and as the light begins to peer through your tent, you notice the smear still on your chest. Roll me an Arcana check for a moment for me. For a moment. Yeah, just do it. Just roll Arcana checks for 1 full minute. It's not what I want you to do. Just roll 1 Arcana check.
They just do one every second.
Yeah, one every second. Yeah.
Pull out a bucket of d20s. Roll. Roll.
Soren, are you there? Oh.
Yes, I.
Oof. Got some lag issues going on over there. Hmm. Nope.
No, I do not exist.
Yep. You.
Okay,
Well.
let me try to fix.
Yeah. You're coming in, kind of, sort of, kind of, sort of. As Thrail fixes his link to the arcane weave, what is it that the rest of you are doing as you gather up your supplies and your tents?
So Theron, I'm going to be crushing up some coffee beans for coffee. So Theron, quick question. About a month ago, I put in my form to have a weekend off, and that's going to be like next week.
I'm just
How
gonna
are we going to
glare
kind of
at
go
her.
about that?
I'm just glaring at her.
I'm going to suppose that we're going to have to reschedule my off time.
Please finish packing your things.
She'll finish the coffee and then leave the pot by the fire for everyone and finish packing everything.
Soren, you fix your technical difficulties yet?
Oh, I should have them fixed now. Yes.
Nice. Please roll me
Yes.
an Arcana check.
Let me try to do that now. It is giving difficulty. Hang on.
Or I could roll it for you if it's giving you too much.
Yes, you may need to roll it for me. It is giving me, for some reason, all the trouble trying to sign in.
Interesting. Well then, Arcana, a 22. As you stare at this smear and you start hearing movement around the outside of camp, as your fellows begin to pack their things, you get this sense, this feeling of, and you know what it is. It's almost like you cast the find or locate object spell, but it's coming from whatever this thing smeared on you. And it's directing you directly northeast.
I will pack my supplies and I will look to the northeast. Do I see anything?
Woods, lots of woods.
Does Soren still smell absolutely terrible as he walks out of the tent?
Yes, and you all do see there's like brownish red mucusy smear across his chest.
You might want to get that off, bud. That. Ugh.
Oh, is this a problem? I will I think I can prestidigitate it away.
It's very strong.
Do you prestidigitation it away?
Yes.
As soon as you do, the feeling and the direction vanishes.
I'm gonna cast Druidcraft. Just to give him any kind of natural musk smell in that like little area, just to mask what we're dealing with right now, just from that 5-foot square. Yeah. I'm just gonna make it, I don't know, daisies, just literally anything. Sorry, buddy, it was just rough. I don't know what you did last night, but I'm not gonna ask questions.
Cannot be too certain, but I will look back to the direction I was just staring in. I was sure I need to go that way.
Tiff will look at you rather concerned and pat you on the knee, which is as high as she can be able to pat you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, maybe that's where the water might be. For cleaning,
Could be. Perhaps we should investigate that direction.
As long as Theron's okay with it, I will head in that direction. By the way, when was the last time you put in any time for a vacation?
I have been here for like 2 weeks.
You'll get benefits after 60 days. Don't worry.
Still in the 90-day probationary period. And then you start accruing time off.
But you probably don't want to bring it up to Theron right now, especially with all the undead problems happening.
No, I'm not concerned about time off. I think we should go that way, though.
You're not concerned about the undead or about the vacation time?
The vacation time, clearly.
Yeah. You'll get there.
If the undead get us, we'll all have vacation time.
That's a good point, Pixie.
So, Soren, what do you do?
I will write what I remember from my experience in my notebook, somewhere towards the back. And I think I need to convince... Well, I think we need to go northeast, so I will tell Theron that I would like to go that direction.
So we have two people going in opposite directions. Am I understanding that correctly?
Three if you consider a knack.
I don't. Anywho.
What was the other direction? Who was going the other way?
Were we given a basic map of this area from the mace or from the Temple of the Raven? Okay.
No, you were told that the cult of Orcus that you are looking for was in the woods, but they consistently moved as far as they were aware, to avoid being caught out by the Raven Queen forces. Although, yeah, so you know that they're somewhere in this area, and they did give you some insinuation that there was markers that you could be looking for. The dead wood, as it was mentioned.
When we left the city, we were on the northern side, not the southern side, correct? Because the southern would be where we came from.
No, you are directly east of the city.
Okay, so the undead are still coming from the south,
No,
correct?
they're beyond the city to the west.
Okay.
So it goes.
Because I thought all the
way-
directions
so-
into
so-
the city was from the south and southeast.
So the way the map would go is El Turl, No Man's Land, Scornabel, you guys, the direction you're going, that way. So you guys left the city going east, away from the Deadlands, away from where everything went down.
Okay, so we still have the buffer of Scornabel in between us and the undead siege that's coming.
Correct.
Okay. So northeast. Are we going northeast from the directions that you just said, or northeast from?
You are east of Scornabel, and he is telling you that he wants to go northeast.
Okay.
So further away.
So
from
farther
Scornabel.
away. Okay. Tiff, the character, would also be trying to figure out what he's meaning by this, because we don't have a map. Is there any way I can pull out a piece of parchment and start making a very basic makeshift map of where I think we're heading?
Sure. Roll me a survival check.
Okay. Whoop. There we go. 10. With guidance. 11.
It's a map of a sort. It's like those ancient maps where
I made
it's
doodles.
like a general like overview of the way things look around, like a really crappy
It's just
pirate
doodles.
map. Yeah. Start drawing trees everywhere. It all looks the same.
Okay, so you're saying that we need to go northeast, and Theron, where did you say that we needed to head for the Orcus camp?
Great question. It moves, apparently.
Okay. So it could only be northeast or south. It couldn't be west because that's where the city was.
So south would be the Coriantha River that runs all the way through the continent. East would be further away from Scornabel. Northeast. North would be running alongside Scornabel. I mean, it is several miles away, but yeah. So yes, he's telling you to go northeast.
Sorry, I'm just unfamiliar with this area. I haven't been this east before, so.
Is Thrill here? Because according to my screen, he's still connecting.
I see him on the fifth square.
Okay. All I see is the spinning balls of doom. So just making sure.
Well, Theron, if we look at it this way, if we're heading northeast, then we're hitting both north and east simultaneously, which means that if the Orcus is south of us, we're at least hitting 2 of the 3 cardinal directions.
Sounds like we have a plan.
I give Soren a thumbs up.
So you all begin to... Soren, are you leading this little ragtag bunch?
I will happily lead.
Okay. So you begin to walk deeper and deeper into the woods, in the direction that that you had felt. Um, Please, do you have access to Roll20 yet? It doesn't look like you're online, so.
Yes, I do.
Oh, you're on? Okay, because I didn't see you on the thing. Okay, can you roll me, if you please, a investigation check?
And add guidance.
And advantage.
I believe I can do that. It is gathering steam, it says. Why is this a Steam-powered website? Is that what it is?
You gotta pull the. I don't even see you on Roll20. Like, it should show you that if you were logged on, but it's not even showing you logged on.
It lies. I am here. I exist.
Oh, there you are. Now I see you.
And you said it was investigation check?
Mm-hmm. There we go. A 17.
There it is.
So, and also roll, if you want to roll the d4, Alex, real quick. So at 20, a dirty 20, the dirtiest of 20s. Soren, with your intelligence and your ability to see patterns and remember where this sense was pulling you, you walk further and further in the woods, and the rest of the party just sees Soren just marching in a direction that it just feel like, watching him, it seems like he knows exactly where to go. And he just continues to walk further and further for 2 hours. And soon enough, the foliage and the greenery of the forest around you begins to falter, and there's less and less until the ground itself seems to almost lose any sort of semblance of life. It's not even like the no man's land of which you came from. It's even worse than that. The ground almost seems like it was sucked out of life. The ground is grayish white. The soil completely devoid of any sort of nutrients or life itself. And as you step in it, like, anything that is there almost seems to crunch like dead leaves under your feet, but leaves that have been dried and left out in the sun for years.
Who is traveling with me at this point?
Everybody.
I look back at everybody. This seems to be the direction. It certainly feels inviting, and I keep walking northeast.
Tiff is going to be hanging over the side of Sir Bessie as Sir Bessie walks, so that way she doesn't have to walk. Soren, you're not taking us to like a beachfront, are you? That would be pretty nice.
I have seen beaches that start this way. Who knows where we will end, but we will go this direction.
I have a gut feeling it's not going to be a beach, but it's going to be a dungeon or something sinister. But it could be a beach.
Oh.
That would be nice after all the
Come back
bloodshed.
to reality.
Yeah. Are there any trees in the area?
What you could call trees, maybe once upon a time, all that is left are dead, lifeless husks of bark and whatever is left. That just seems to stand lifeless into the air.
I'm going to be on the watch as we're moving along to make sure that none of these trees magically decide to turn alive and attack us. That is what I'm going to be watching out for.
Soren, go ahead.
I don't know about inviting, but considering what we're looking for, it still feels the right way.
Soren, soon enough, you see it's not exactly a cave, as in like a hole in the side of a hill. It's more like a large burrow leading, slanting down directly from the dirt itself. And as you peer at it, roll an insight check, Soren.
In insight from who?
Soren.
Okay.
Oh, and nat 20. Soren, you, as you're like approaching it, you're looking around, and the rest of your party are like on high alert looking about. They don't seem to see this burrow. They don't see this hole in the center of this white, lifeless soil.
How far away is the burrow?
It's about 40 feet ahead of you.
I will slow my pace, but I will continue towards this burrow directly.
Mm-hmm. You all watch as Soren walks directly to this clearing that has no trees, no anything like that. And he just stands in the center of this clearing, looking straight down at what you guys see as just ground. But Soren, you are looking directly into a black abyss.
I will search my pocket for a piece of scrap metal, like a nut, a bolt or something, and I will drop it in the hole.
You all watch as Soren pulls out a little piece of metal, probably something left over from his creation of his Arcano pup. His Arcanomech? Is that what's the term? Mechano dog? Who knows?
His name is Atlas.
Atlas, yes. And drops it. And as soon as you watch as it drops, and it seems to disappear into the dirt. Like it just vanishes. It's not sitting on top, it just disappears.
Soren, buddy, did you bring us to a quicksand pit instead of a beach?
I do not see any sand. Well, I mean, not quicksand.
And as soon as you say sand, you hear ding, 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 as the piece of metal seemingly hits ground. And you all hear this echoing of metal hitting stone.
It seems a long way down.
I'd like to walk up to Soren and just look down at the ground and see if I can see anything.
Nope. You see him, you just see ground.
Do you have any rope, my friend?
Pretty sure that everybody, or most people, have in their packs that they come with in character creation have rope.
Yeah. Do you need some rope?
I think I would like to, well, if you would hold one end, and I will take the other end somewhere.
You feeling okay, buddy?
I feel fine, I think.
Okay. She'll tentatively hand you one side of the rope. just be careful.
You might all want to hold on to this end.
Okay. I mean, I would think me and Sir Bestie got it, but that's fair. I'll hand the rope over to Theron.
And I will, hold with some slack between us. Just enough that I know it will not hit the bottom, and I will take a step into the hole.
Theron, you're holding the other end?
Yeah, I've wrapped it around my waist and holding it with both hands.
Okay. You guys all watch as Soren takes a step over this ground he was looking down on, and his foot disappears into it. And he just begins to slowly vanish from foot to knee to hip, all the way up until his head disappears under this ground. Question mark.
Can I
And
test,
just like that, quicksand.
Can I test the ground where he just went through?
Like you put your hand down,
Yeah.
your hand goes right through.
Okay.
Soren, you find yourself as you start to spelunk down into this cavern. You see that you are completely surrounded by stone. The hole itself is probably a good 30 feet around, a 30 feet radius. And as you're like going down, you notice that there are blood splatters down the sides of some of these stone faces. And that's when you hear clicking against stone starting to approach you.
I will continue my descent.
And soon enough, as you continue your descent, you see two red eyes starting to approach you from within. And you see it circling around this cave. and this same figure, this undead thing, is crawling around the outside of this entranceway. Thorinvire, you found us.
You do not make it very difficult.
And it peers upwards towards the entranceway. You brought your friends. Are they to be trusted?
Oh, they are indeed to be trusted by me. And I trust that they will remain on the surface, at least, as long as I am expedient.
Well, if you wish to meet my master, do you wish to meet him alone or with them?
If my friends could be allowed to enter, yes. Is this possible?
I do hope, Thorinvire, that they do not wish to bring trouble upon us.
I do not know what they wish to bring, but I know that we have a mission here that would be best served without violence.
Yes. Mission. You should bring them along. And it begins to skitter back down into the darkness.
I will... I don't know if I have a message. Hang on just a moment. No, but I will pull on the rope 3 times.
Darren, you feel the rope tug against you.
I'll call everyone to the rope and we'll start pulling them up.
I think with everyone with Sir Bestie, I'm not even going to require a roll. Soren isn't known for his stockiness. I was going to say girth, but I don't know if that's true. So you all bring...
Stop.
You all bring Soren back up, and you see his head, after quite a bit of pulling, slowly appear back out from this. And you all can assume at this point it's some sort of illusionary ground that he is pulled out of.
We are all invited, but I would caution against reactionary violence.
We're invited to the quicksand?
To meet the master of the one who brings that scent.
Tiff is going to look over at Theron with the most confused expression. He went into the quicksand and then he found a master of something?
You know, if you spent less time talking and more time listening, you might have answers to your question.
So, are we going into the hole?
Unless you would like to stay, but it is up to you, and of course, and I look at Theron, it is truly up to you.
So do we all go down
What
into
is
the
this
hole?
thing to you?
Sorry.
What is this thing?
It is something that is or is familiar with death itself. I do not know who its master is, but perhaps it is this Orcus that we seek, or maybe something greater.
All right, I'd like to set up psychic links with everyone before we go in case we get separated.
We haven't even decided if we're going in. Holy fuck. I'd like to insight check Soren.
Go ahead. He's a hard guy to read.
Fucking Christ. Alright.
Kind of monotone. Not a lot of emotion.
I felt drawn to this place. I do not know why they have chosen me, except that I work with death. But it seems a intriguing opportunity.
An opportunity worth the lives of the rest of your squad?
Well, and that raises the question, what is... Are we actually at that level of risk? More so than standing here.
Personally, there's a lot more unknowns about that hole in the ground.
Do you see the hole?
I don't know, do I?
No.
Probably.
You do not see the hole.
I do not know if they allowed me to see it or it is something that I would have seen. But I think the answer is down there.
You looked real weird phasing through the ground, buddy.
Would you like to look weird with me?
Fuck it. What the hell do we have to lose?
I mean, literally everything, right? So...
All right, sure. Fuck it.
I will lead the way.
So, how do you proceed?
I am sure that I could contract some sort of anchor for the rope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm sure somebody in the party, I'm 100% sure, has pittons or some such that they can stick into the ground and tie the rope to as you begin your descent down and down into the darkness, each of you having this weird sensation as you step off of the ground and into ground that isn't there, but you do see your feet, and then your knees just disappear until your head goes under. And those that do not have dark vision, namely Pixie and Tiff, I think, who else doesn't have dark vision? Does Theron have dark vision?
Yes, I have dark vision.
Okay. So I think it's just Tiff and Pixie. It is bright as day as you look up, and then as soon as your head goes underneath this illusionary ground, you are completely in utter darkness. And you begin your descent downwards, deeper and deeper into this abyss. Tiff, you don't really need to climb. You can just
I just float down.
Yeah, you just fly down. Sir Bestie, on the other hand, how are you getting Sir Bestie down here? And Atlas,
Sir
for that
Bessie
matter?
was able to use a ladder. I'm sure he can use a rope somehow.
I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that.
Can he tunnel down?
Through solid rock? I don't think so.
I don't think he can. If I had a Pokeball, this would be a lot easier.
You
I
have
don't
enlarged
have any
shrink,
yet.
don't you?
I do. I can make him medium.
Speaking of Pokeballs, can I have Atlas just sort of cling to my back like a backpack?
I mean, there are such things as doggy backpacks, so I think that you can
Right.
definitely have something like that without an issue. The question is who's going to carry Sir Bestie down?
Can I carry anything while flying?
I don't
It
think
doesn't
you could-
specify.
I'm going to say, what's your strength at?
16.
I'm going to say that...
He'd be a medium creature for only 1 minute for enlarge reduce.
That's interesting. So 16 strength for a medium creature, that's pretty bulky.
That would be 15 times strength score, so I could carry, 250 pounds? I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not mathing right now.
Okay. I think that... but isn't flying with something half of that or something like that?
Yeah, it would be half movement. So I'd be moving at 15 feet per turn for 10 turns. So if it's more than 150 feet, I wouldn't be able to.
Okay. So I will say that it isn't 150 feet down, so you would be able to get to the bottom. It is a little dangerous unless somebody has some sort of light giving off, traversing with a large or medium strength creature on your back down a dark tunnel.
I would have prepared both Sacred Flame and I believe the light spell is also cleric, but I can double check there.
Okay.
After last night, I would have realized that I would have had to prepare light.
So as you all begin to descend down into this pit, you do see these blood smears across the stones around you, and you do smell, especially the closer and closer you get downwards, this stench of death and decay, and it's even stronger than what the creature was giving off before. Soon enough, the entire party reaches down the bottom of the pit. Just in time, only a few, probably 15 seconds later, all of a sudden, Sir Bestie goes back to his normal size. And those of you with dark vision see 5 sacks lying on the ground very neatly on the stone ground around you as you come down to the bottom of the rope.
What are those for?
I will cast detect magic.
No magic comes from the sacks. And somewhere in the darkness, you all hear, "You must not know the secrets of this place. I will guide you. Put the sacks over your heads."
I'd like to cast
What now?
incense before I put the bag over my head.
Okie dokie. Link the spell for me. There's a specific detail I need to see in it. You don't sense anything.
Okie dokie.
Tiff will point over at Sir Bestie. Is he gonna have to put on a bag too? Or can I just sit on him and put a bag on my head?
The beast is fine to see.
Okie dokie. I'm going to get on top of Sir Bessie and put a bag on my head. Although, how big is this bag? It's probably like half my body.
No, there's a nice one just for your size.
Oh, it's very thoughtful.
So does everybody put the bag on their heads?
I mean, it's not gonna affect me either way. I can't see anyway, so sure, I guess.
I look at the creature and ask.
You do not see the creature. Its voice is coming from somewhere down this tunnel.
Is this absolutely necessary? Do you think that I will come back with some horde of soldiers to pillage this place?
Of all these ones, Sorenvire, I may trust you the most. But who knows what strings they have on you.
I am aware of no strings. Let me proceed without the bag.
Roll me a persuasion check. With advantage. Fuck. Nah.
That is alright.
No. You enter like the rest.
Okay. Fine. I will wear your bag.
So as far as I know, unless there's anyone who's saying not, puts on the bags. 3, 2, 1. The voice that was coming from deep within suddenly comes from much closer. Take each other's hands, and I shall guide thee through. And as that is said, Soren, you feel this. Now, you did do mortuary work in your past, and you definitely have touched cold, dead flesh, and you feel the same feeling, but moving, grasp into your hand. What is the order that everybody is in as this occurs? Who's taking whose hand? Who's taking Soren's hand as you grasp at each other blindly?
I'm guessing Tiff and Sir Bessie are in the front, since I won't be holding anyone's hand, since I'm on top of Sir Bessie.
If you want. Oh, yeah, I suppose Sir Bessie can just follow.
And then everyone can kind of touch Sir Bessie to see where Sir Bessie's going.
Mm-hmm. So, Soren, you and the rest are led down this long walk. And at first, all you hear is footsteps on stone, the sounds of a cave, dripping moisture from all around you. But all of you, after a little bit of time, start hearing other feet, other movements. You hear beings following behind you, moving not only behind you and in front of you and beside you, but above you, skittering, clicking of teeth, nails against stone. For a moment, you think you hear a scream come from deep within where you're walking that is suddenly cut off. Sometimes a whisper, the brushing up against something, cold wind sliding along you as something moves by you. And you walk, and you walk, and soon enough, you stop.
Hey, Soren, I'm going to take a gander. We're probably not at a beach.
I do not know. There could be beaches down here.
Okay,
Well, I, for one, am very appreciative that you sent us to the Temple of Doom.
Oh, I just fucked everything up. Oh gods, oh gods. Okay, I fixed it. I fucked everything up. I am so bad. I am so bad. Sometimes your DM forgets that there are multiple layers that you can put things on. And when he fucks that up, it looks really, really bad. So I apologize, everybody, for this slight technical difficulty.
You know, though, Soren, as we're still walking because God is getting things ready, that'd be the great Oberon. Yeah, I gotta say, these bags are very well made. They even had a small one for me, which that was very thoughtful. Yeah, so you might have sent us to the Temple of Doom, but at least they're thoughtful Temple of Doomers.
Right, it does seem as though our hosts were observing us for at least a night.
Do you think at that time they were able to figure out our head sizes? Kind of creepy.
Isn't he skating like right there?
Yeah.
So, hopefully you guys can find out. As all of the bags are pulled off of your heads, you find yourselves in a throne room, surrounded by several figures, individuals in robes circling around you, and sitting on top of a massive throne. And we'll expand this picture when we get to him. Sitting on a throne and flanked by two very beautiful individuals, both male and female, who are caressing into his hands a massive, tall, bulbous individual who stares down at each of you. Hello, visitors. Oh, it's so good to have living company. Welcome to the den of Orcus. And with that, we are going to end episode 12 of The Return of Death.
Hell yeah.
Yay! I'm glad Soren was right and we didn't just go into a pit for no reason.
Yeah, he brought us straight to the Temple of Doom.
Well, a couple of announcements before we close out. Of course, is if you did not catch the beginning of this episode, all the episodes are on my YouTube channel, which is in my bio, so you can pick up these episodes and watch them all the way through from start to end. This is episode 12. Also, as some may have figured out, we did have a player bow out of the game. So we are actually looking for a sixth player. If you are available on Mondays from 10:45 to about 10:45 p.m. around 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have two devices, a phone, or another device so that you could be on TikTok, and another device so that you can access Roll20. And also, we are kind of looking for new players that haven't been able to play D&D in the past. We are very much looking for a sixth player. We are collecting applications, and we will randomly select from the applications that we are given to add that sixth player. If you are interested, please message Morgan for your application, for any other questions that might be asked. Make sure that you're a good fit, and also so that we can gather all of those in one place. So if you are interested in playing a game, I'm also going to be putting out a video announcement stating that we are looking for a sixth player tomorrow, so that we can put out the message publicly. If there are anything I missed, Morgan, I don't think I missed anything, but I could have.
Nope, I don't think you did. But, reach out to me if you're applying for the free slot.
And I hope everybody enjoyed this evening. I do believe I am back on my normal schedule this week, so Thursday, Thursday I will be back with our Pagan Live. Friday I will be back with our Poly Live, and hopefully, if everything goes well, back on Saturday with my playthrough with Magnus of Rogue Trader. And of course, Monday, back again on the Return of Death. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Night night. Discord.